During the day you can kinda, you know, push yourself through it. But at night, yeah, when it's too warm, it's just hard to fucking sleep, man. And that's not fun. That's not very good. Alright. There we go. Okay, let's go. Time to get that exploration going. Something has changed. In one case, none of that. What should about them? And why? Well, there's something timed. That was supposed to happen after some time. I don't remember actually. Not so sure. The airship. Northwest of the Clockwork Kingdom. Alright, that we can do. And there still was no order, I think, to the keep action, right? It's weird, Only portals to the towns. Hey Adore, good morning. How are you, man? How's it going? Alright, so we're done in town. Now it's time to explore the rest of the stuff. So behind the farm is something you said there. Haven't checked that either. Might as well. How's it going, Dora? How's your morning? Balance the sound here. Some of the sounds are still kind of louder. It's not like old effects too, I feel. Alright, got me some tea. Let's go, time to explore stuff. Time to see what is up around here. Is it okay, that's a save here. There's some houses you can build. You can buy and build them. And maybe seems like it. Yeah, you gotta own the property first. Let's see. Gonna be another house we can get. We need to ask about it, I wonder. See, and I see. Being lazy. Happens. What that happens. She didn't do any vacuuming, I think, this week too. Gotta get that going also. And my day off's also gonna do some cleaning. The bigger cleaning, I guess. Next week. I'm gonna get some washing in them. Alright, that should guys leave it open. Oceans. Cleaning do be quite important though. Otherwise, yeah, you just have it pile up and then you're gonna be too lazy to do it in general. The usual. I better do it in small portions but more often. Food shortage, border blockade, apostolic bloody union, corruption, and now this damned winter. Can't we just have one problem at a time, eh? If it makes you feel any better, Hallowshire is the same. And look restful, and I was thinking of trying to get to Hallowshire. If things got really bad, I mean... Oh, not that good there, dude. Could be world brand. Scowl at you, right? Cheery sorry you are. More glorious silk. I think I already did the upgrade for now, at least. Most of this stuff. I need to check though. Ring of Sturdiness. Greatly reduces damage taken while broken. Meh. Not something we really need that much, but I'll take it. Yeah, this week I've been also kinda lazy, to be honest. Let me get the highlights posted and everything. After all the announcements in Next Fest, just kinda like I wanted to do nothing. The day offs and stuff too. Gonna need to get on the grind. Have I been here now? Or? No, I haven't. It's familiar. State of disrepair. Seen that before. Going to be aggressive. There's some like bug fixes and stuff. So hopefully now all the like islands and bridges are not gonna be causing you to drop there. Hopefully. More crack railing a hand rolled cigarette as they gaze out at the farmlands, and the voice slow and hollow. Beautiful, ain't it? From this distance you can barely even tell. A week's late, you know. Not that it matters, and need 20 people to run this thing properly, so what difference does one more or less make? Am I late for? Not the new crew member? Then he must be from Ferropolis. Asked for a real machinist, someone qualified to meddle with the king's magic. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised they sent you. No offense. I'm not from this region. Oh, well, never mind. I'm not really allowed to be here, but they reassigned our last militia last month. Said it was needed in the city in case of unrest, so I can't be bothered to stop you. Anyway, I suppose I'm the captain here, at least since Bogdan's lock ran out. Technically, his title was a senior crew chief, Landship 4, though I still haven't officially been promoted to replace him. Not even sure the king knows he's dead. Anyway, what does it matter? Nothing to be done. This place? Smell without mirth. A land ship, one of those mechanical marvels our kingdom is so famous for. Think of it as a portable workshop or factory. King sends us wherever we are most needed. The last year we've been helping with the food production, ration, winnowing, packaging, all that. Not that there is much to be done as long as this winter keeps going. But if you imagine we can relax, you don't know this kingdom. Now we still have targets to meet and drills to run, meaningless make work to perform. Sometimes I think the king just hates to see us not looking busy. Alright. There's so few crew aboard, as you've noticed, yes, that at this point we're not even a skeleton crew, just bone meal. They never did replace Bagdan after he fell onto the tracks and went under. I used to have nightmares about it, but now I don't dream at all. Problem solved, I suppose. I suppose. Even before it wasn't enough. How we ever managed if with just 4 people, I don't know. Still, we must have done it. Alright, let's see. Everything is Giga Disperg, yeah? Look up from their work. Stay where you are, don't move, and not 1 more inch. Why not? Patterns, resonances, all wrong. And very delicate, easily disturbed. Order in chaos, chaos in order. No good, no good. Must I really explain the basics? Should I do? Speak only in even-numbered words. When walking, only step on every second floorboard. No more, no less. Do not tread on the cracks. Do not envision the color mauve. Only turn your body left and never right. If you really must turn right, just turn left till you face the way you want. And you don't understand. The landship runs on precise cipher mathematics. Magic numbers infinitely multiplied. Any contradiction can throw the balance. As long as you're aboard, you're part of it. Does a cockpit leave its post and go strolling off through the engine? You suddenly realize something, then glance up at you sharply. No. Sure. Even numbers. Do we have in the machine? Another one. Constitute the top of the lungs. Right, let's get to work. Head with that thermic lance, and then you're going under the floor. What? What did you say? Don't know what you're talking about. Speak up, will ya? Don't work here. King's gears, there's no need to shout. Yeah, alright, nothing else. Alright, I guess it's the same. Ooh, careful. Don't spam buttons too much. That would be a bit unfortunate. Okay, there was another one. And I kinda skipped it. Two. Three. That's a 4. Something changed. Oh, that was probably the great door there. Yeah, this one. Ah, see. Factory keyring. Plain roaming factory in the northern farmlands, Clockwork Kingdom unlocks its sister factory in the southeast. Lost to the corruption, the second factory now sits abandoned. Let's see, there's gonna be another one. Convenient. Which are the houses here? It shows. Hey, Thomas, hello. How we doing? Did I check this one? I got down to the fields, but actually I think I did. Yeah, it looks like. Yeah, that's where this repair was. Kaldozi one. Sita Muska Sam didn't get much sleep. Let's see. It's like turning around near the house looks so weird. I mean, 6 hours is not too bad at least. That is not too bad at least. And the same here really. After that, at the YouTube stream, also ended up going to bed kinda late. I also went to bed a little late. The utmost gravity that you immediately report also the signs of corruption to the proper authorities in your district. Know these omens. Usual behavior, physical defects among livestock and other animals. Confusion in finding your way through familiar places. Mirages of the eye and the ear. Taste or smell of lilac where there is no lilac. Long live the king. No way in this one. Not like there is anything, I guess. See the mask I say. The bud, feel the bud. I need to do it the classic way, yeah? Smoke them too. Oh, there's a bunch of them too, even. Let's see what else I say. I like Elder Scrolls in it. That makes it actually better. I mean, maybe someone else will also pick up and stuff. And they might also be kinda, you know, busy playing it right now before they start actually working on it. See what I say. Why not? Why not? Gotta take a little break until it's actually there and done. I think we're actually loved also by the apostatics, right? Anymore? Loved by royalists there, I see. Outlaws will return slowly. A bacon and a character. That's also an option, I guess. Why not? I'll do it multiple times. I might make it better. I'll do it one way, then do it another way, and then compare. Yards into this. Was it like 30 or something probably total? Pretty much. Pretty much. You know, I was kind of slow with it in the beginning. Now I think it kind of is already speeding up a little. I was maybe a little too, you know, conservative with items and resources. To be honest, still kind of am. But a bit less now. This needs 3. I need delusions in, because if there is none, then I don't really give a shit about this door. Wonder if I can keep you up somehow on it. Because I don't think it's really worth. Hey Dick, good morning. The little bike. I think it's only gold and potion. So kinda not really worth in my book. I think I shouldn't be able to. Ah. Oh, here's the sea here. Uh-huh. I wonder if I'll be able to get out to, though. Ah. Come on, man. Whatever. Feel like the other game? No, not exactly yet. It's basically kind of like 3 sort of like territories, 3 kingdoms, 3 chapters. Gathering some people for the grand plan. And after that, I guess we're gonna move towards, you know, committing to that grand plan. And that could be a game, I guess, already. This for now, not exactly. Alright, this I checked, right? I didn't. Not the Flesh Crusade? Nah. Probably not. It's like one of the options there. Alright, there's a chest. That's kind of tempting. Hey, Joe. 3 again. Usually chests don't have the delusion there, but I have 2, I think, potions. I could buy some though, so maybe have some other potions that increase string or something. And this increases the charm, seems like. Which again, I probably shouldn't even level it. Should just chug the potions instead. Where the luck potion is. Should have like a couple. 4 even. 4, not bad. Poison Shuriken, dude. That's trash. Well, actually, now that we are at it, I guess, might as well. No delusions here. On the 27th, sounds about right. Sounds about right. Yeah, might as well wait. Why not? I might as well. Let me see, maybe some doors to break here somewhere too. No, doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it. Buy them when they're expensive, yeah. It's all peasant murmuring and muttering to themselves, occasionally crying out. As you approach, they suddenly fall silent. Apprehension caresses their withered face. Hello? Who's that there? What manner of thing are you? Come closer if you're not corrupted. Or is it my layers back again to show this old fool mercy? Unofficial business. I reach out to touch the insignia, feeling its sharp edges. Evidently they're blind. So you are, and so you must be. Well, there's an honor for old Yod, and long live the king, yes, yes. Well, Yod has no visitors for many a month, no, none like you at least. Perhaps there are none left. Cruel winter, why dost thou mock thy sovereign? O layers whither have thou flown? All the people here go. Bright lamps and warm fires, yes, the lock and key and warning sign. Ferropolis, that's where they went. Stilted and guarded, and not to be corrupted, and safe in the arms of our king. But old Yod's stubborn seems, stubborn as a rock. Worked this farm since year zero, nor thereabouts. What cares I for sleet or snow, monsters or machines? King shall protect this house for all's for naught. Farmer lapses into silence, occasionally muttering something inscrutable. Not this winter has been good, though. Day after day it snows, week after week and month after month. Poor Yon can't sow, can't reap, can't grow. Someone ought to tell the king, but who hears Yon? Only winds and wisps have been his guests since the layers fled them. Farmer laughs into silence, alright. Being a CEO, probably. Former Darkstar mercenary around here. Darkstar, eh? Surely a creature of the night. Beware, thrice beware those who follow such heavenly sirens. And Starcrossed are they, sailing for a fate that's written on the sky for all save them to read. The name rings a bell, but the temple's ruined. Come back last year and last decade, when the spire still gleamed and songs of joy still echoed under the garlands. The dude's a bit out of it. Fine. Soon, so soon to leave old Yod on his tour there. But you've been here before, and here you'll be back again. Not long, no, no. and finds their own and gives the gentle squeeze and leave a yacht murmuring to themselves or to something you can't see. Is it really a job though? I mean, I guess depends on the CEO. Keys, the keys. Teleport back, something has changed. What are we changing here, brother? Wonder. Landmark. The object graveyard. That was the one we needed to go to. Something on this graveyard though. A yellow box, mechanical console, something like an ear trumpet hanging on a curly wire, tiny noises issue from his mouth. A trumpet and put in your ear. A brain slotted by a cacophony of a jagged noise. Then you realize it's some kind of otherworldly music. It's like throbs in an alien time signature, defying your attempts to track its rhythm. Ghostly and human voices lap over each other like waves, and it feels like a memory from before the universe was made. Doesn't seem like the king's message. You'll have to try one of the other boxes. Hey, it was good morning. Never have it. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Never lucky, man. Never lucky. Drop the trumpet and put in your ear, and two people in self-conversation. Our voices echoing as if from the other end of a long stone passage. There now, it'll be alright. How is it going to be alright? Lydia's just gone, nobody remembers, and I feel like my brain is melting and running out of my ears. No, I know, all I mean is we've got each other, and I ain't going nowhere. I was washing up today, and did you ever notice how many dishes we have? Enough for 5 people, not 2. Well, it helps to have extra, don't it? Now we can't afford more of anything than we need, and we had an extra bed too before we sold it, and that caught. Doesn't seem like a king's message. Suppose it was nice to have guests around before all this, I mean. Do you remember ever having guests? Many people used to live in this house, Crazy. I don't know. No, me neither. Long silence and then a series of odd little wet sounds. Oh, what you doing? Sorry, should I stop? Didn't say stop. A grateful sighs, giggle, and then loving moan. You quickly put the trumpet down before you hear any more. Oh dear, there was more people. No man's voice echoes from the other end. Oh, hello, anyone hear me? Don't know where I am. Please, it's cold. Hey, Sacred. Hello. I can hear you. Oh man, don't seem to be able to hear you. Can't see anything. Can't feel my body. Is anyone there? Hello, please, if anyone's there, say something. Doesn't seem like the king message either. There's some more stuff here too, I guess. Just hear hissing and then the tune that offer hum. The gentlest voice announces with a mechanical irregularity. 163 to a break 526 alter band 2 a break 46. Away drones on and then repeats. This must be the king's message. Scribble down everything you can, then replace the trumpet. No, return. Alright, so this was 1 in the graveyard. Well, the madness of the king. Let's see. Far northeast that they did. West. Okay, countryside and northwest. Alright, this should be somewhere here. Let's see, like some more here too. At 31 at 10 AM. See secret essay. The pain, man, the pain. Doing alright, doing alright. Whirlwind of noise, chattering voices, snatches a song, weird mechanical screeches. At one point you hear your own name. Hurriedly replace the trumpet. Not as warm here, thankfully. The graveyard, Paul, brings you all the way out here. Look at any graveyard I've seen. A funny sort of gravestones, ain't they? This is where they keeps the thing the Clockwork King makes what no one can find a use for. Teapots, chess sets, bathtubs, grand pianos. It all ends up here. Some things nobody even knows what they are. His Majesty makes them. Couldn't tell you. There's plenty of stuff people give their left arms for that ain't getting built. But it's not for me to question the logic of our king. Is there out else? Nah, not gonna be doing this. We kinda did our job here. No need to destitute ourselves there. I'm gonna need to go get that rest soon. Actually, I guess I can stub it up though. But the buffs are running out too. If it's not here, then it's probably there. Do be looking sus. Just the eye nowhere. Not even the Gigora. Haven't even seen 30 yourself there, son. Just you wait. Just you wait. Yeah, not 30 here either yet, thankfully. Gonna be next week though, apparently. Seemingly. As long as at night is kinda like more fresh, I don't really mind. I can live with that. But yeah, at night you rather not have it too warm. Brother, it's just 4. Should have hit it actually. Before it was like super easy there. Fancy stuff. Hello. That's what I like to see now. Mechanical lockpick. Genius device for handling of lockpicks. Prevent lockpicks from breaking if the attempt nearly succeeds. Let's see. Feel like don't even really need that much. This is good though. Oh, we need way more though. Alright, fine. We'll return. Time to go refresh the bots. And continue exploring here. Already been out in the morning, see. Do be quite nice when it's like super warm and everything. Morning and evening is nice. Not the day, that's for sure. Ah, that was not supposed to happen there, I see. So like the hideouts are actually now closed. I see how it is. Open, hurry. What if you kind of like, if I would like quit being there before the patch, what would happen? Would they be able just to open it anyway? Or would they be stuck there? Come on. No buffs for us then. That's fine. That's for the lore. Kinda sad, but whatever. We can live with that. I wonder what you get in... Oh, they're probably gonna get like the lockpicks or something, like the outlaws. I assume. Alright, so we'll be resting somewhere else. We'll be resting somewhere else then. I see how it is now. Until we collect enough shit. Yeah, I suppose like I was kind of wondering actually, will they stop supporting me then? And letting me in? Guess that's my answer. Can we sleep here now finally actually? Okay, that they fixed too. Alright, good. Nice patch. Hey Shirley, hello, how you doing? Actually nice patch. Wonder what's changed though now. And probably also something about the patch. So now I will need to collect them good lids. Which actually I think should be spawning now. Let's see. Okay, not here. Probably not there either. Only they're not respawning now. I mean, they should, I think. Maybe not. They changed that. So I can fix my rep even more. And become friendly. I've been to this one. Actually, don't remember. Can you? Hey, Jordy. Hey, hello. The other drink there. I need to get it animated or something. You can do it kind of like as the idle animation. If you animate it, I guess. Maybe, yeah. But that's a bit of a tricky animation, as in... Like, it's not just like the blinking eyes or something. It's like when you start talking, it's just gonna stop the animation, cut it mid-animation, so... Not sure. If you get the sip in... Alright, continue here. I'll come up with some other idle animation there, we'll see. But you can't really do the blinking eyes because there are the sunglasses. Can't see that. That's not a connection here. Hmm, 7 coins, not bad. And the loot. Come on. Pickle in the head, damn son. Wooden face is frozen in a look of igneous vexation now, while his eyes roll back fully into their sockets, gazing into some eternal brainscape of the mind. They resemble hard-boiled eggs. These uppers, good as it looks. I mean, it's nice, yeah. It's a nice one. I would say another one of these types. Like, if you compare to, like, Lunacy or something. Not really. Very different. Is there even like a way out? Yeah, there is. There's the scholar. Stars, I thought you were one of the king's goons. Weren't observed coming here, were you? And no doubt already discerned my presence at this island is a matter of utmost secrecy. Inquisition authority and want to up-to-date intelligence from the Clockwork Kingdom, whereas the Academy has a cartographic expertise and the bottomless need for funding. So deal was struck, and now here I am playing at bloody espionage. I better get the titter for this. Alright, get you some. 56 coins, not bad. Shorty with the streak. Thank you, man, thank you. The Mane of Clockwork King, a colossal engine of cipher magic that rules with an iron fist. I wouldn't have believed it myself, except that I've seen other things it can do. For the God War, this island was known as Cardova, allowing the natives absolutely oodles of gold to cast off their god and build a shipyard. And what did we get in return? A rabble of techno-monarchists, fanatics, defaulting on their bloody debt. Since then, they've been nothing but trouble. Obviously, the Union can't ignore the degree of arcane power, and it's like 7-year-old walking around with a barrel of gunpowder. At one point, they even seemed intent on annexing Hollowshire. Problem is, nothing stays still. Every few years, the king reconfigures the landscape as easily as a toddler rearranging wooden blocks. That's why the Inquisition brought us in. Except nobody warned me it would be such a mess. Seen those mad machines clanking around out there. This unseasonal snow, and where did all the people go? I mean, what in blazes has been happening here? Let's see. Now already, what's the academy? What if you have the ideas and everything? For that, then feel free. Oh, then you can feel free to add some ideas, you know, how to improve, how to improve. That's for the YouTube bonus streams there. I'm gonna get a little bit of that going, you know. For that good coding. On YouTube, I kinda want already to do more chill stuff. Not gonna probably constantly make, you know, or regularly make an appearance here, but you never know. You never know. There we go. There we go. Some insane boomer avatars. Oh yeah, that's for the YouTube streams. Oh, for secondary ones. Maybe not just the YouTube soon, we'll see. Oh, this guy still needs the passport there. Only Union folk can cross. Maybe we still have? Well, we can buy one. I don't know if I need this really. Bill, do more of the boomer stuff. Maybe I will. For Boomerthon, probably gonna be more of that appearing for sure. Sea uppers, I see. Buy the 7 kilo. That's nice. Could hurt your shoulder. Careful with that stuff, man. I know the feel. Mine's are kinda both fucked already anyway. Sorta. Subscribe right here. Oh, that's the one for another quest, I assume, right? The middle-aged, perfectly inconspicuous, but for her bright red lipstick that looks up from a stack of papers to inspect you through half-moon glasses. Help you, dearie. Try to keep your voice down. The abecapids are provoked by sound. Sorry, the what? Abecapids, dearie. They stay snuggled away most of the time. If I were to scream, that comes carrying out hungry for blood. But I'm sure you wouldn't give me any cause for that, hmm? Can I help you find anything? The Library of Untruths by any chance? Set your spectacles, the Library of what? That certainly doesn't sound like a real place, dearie. Such place did exist, you wouldn't be allowed there, and so if this was it, you'd have to leave, but it doesn't, and this isn't, so you're fine. Show your Alex a locket. What's this? Did Alex send you? Damn it, I've already told him I know nothing about any. Eyes catch the locket, and suddenly she can't look away. A locket. So you do recognize it. Never seen this locket in my life, except why does it feel so? Takes it gingerly, filling it in her hands. Shoves the locket back at you. Please leave, tell that drunken bloody oaf I want nothing to do with him and I'm not. Slams a fist on the desk to emphasize her point, prompting a chorus of mechanical cheers from the ceiling. The librarian sighs and lowers her voice to a sharp whisper. As I said, I'm not rescinding my petition. Oh, what petition do you mean? Our divorce petition? Then that why I sent you. I've been waiting more than a year now for His Majesty's ruling. Fortunately, there is a backlog, looking for the next missing child, It's the explanation with growing alarm, but that's preposterous. That can't be right. I know that isn't. Rise return inexorably to the locket. King's mercy, it's true, isn't it? And he's back at you, seemingly on the verge of tears. Apologize for my outburst. I'm a little taken aback. You see, it's my child too. Listen, I can't help you. This is just an ordinary library, you see. There's nothing here about any missing child, and I am authorized. Wait. Let's see. Enchanted, so you can't talk about this place. Gives you a meaningful look. Don't be absurd. There used to be a librarian here who could only lie, but she turned into a dragon and flew away. Thing you are allowed to talk about. Then what do you mean? Naturally, I can tell you basic facts about this library, such as how to access documents, and no one will mind if we chat about our own lives or the weather or such like. Just can't discuss any hidden purpose to the library or some spooky enchantment I might be under because of course neither thing exists. Sorry, couldn't be of more help, dearie. There were any record of your child, how would I find it? Well, since neither I nor Aleg can remember the child, it stands to reason that they never existed. And if they never existed, there couldn't be any record, certainly not here. Anyway, there is no way to access the reading room upstairs without a royal permit. No way at all. Can you imagine if it was something as simple as a hidden lever? Gaze briefly darts down under her desk. Y'all theatrically, dear, I'm feeling rather tired, and behave yourself if I rest my eyes for a moment, won't you? Sure. They quest around underneath the lip of her desk until they find something that clicks. Upstairs, you hear mechanical door clank open. I see the upper desk. You can turn that off though. That's optional thing. Oh, the floaty ones. You can turn that off. This place really thinks for a moment everything stored here is absolutely true, see, and it always was. Whatever you may have heard about the king being able to edit people out of reality is complete nonsense. If that was happening, everyone would certainly notice. And of course, there would be no record of it. How can you keep records of something that never existed? Can't imagine why the machinists would ever need something like that. Couldn't be of more help, dearie. Sure. Thank you, dearie. It's Genevieve, by the way. Name, Genevieve Mishkin. I don't know why, but I felt you should know that. Yeah, you can just do this, for example. Name and letter resolution you can remove. So he can actually get everything way more stable and stuff. If we really want to. Without any wobbly shit. But that is indeed possible. I'm just doing it the boomer way. See what they say. Yeah, the writing, the story and stuff is actually pretty cool. I agree. See what else is down there actually. I'll find something interesting here. I guess I kinda didn't check. Dispatch 486, Trader Frost, dead at last. Oh, that's the one. Infamous trader Caxton Frost, an esteemed archaeologist who spurned the Clockwork Kingdom to become a barbarous outlaw, has officially been declared dead by His Majesty the Clockwork King, thereby turning the final page upon a catalogue of villainy. So bases to shock and astound the patriotic citizen. So based villainy. A proclamation dated year 27 month 4 day 31, His Majesty ordained that although no remains have yet been recovered, reports of Mr. Frost's death are now sufficiently numerous and royal auguries are sufficiently concordant as to establish to a high degree of likelihood that the scoundrel is no more. The 16th year Aunt Rex or to a Canton Frost, the Spatchcock, a shipwright formerly of Lundell and the Gloria Frost, an arms maker likewise of Lundell in what is now Progress, East Oblast. Mr. Frost excelled at both archaic letters and modern sciences. Following intensive studies in Bayonne, he became a pioneer of the new school of technoarchaeology, by which these two disciplines are combined so that the wonders of the ancient world may be resurrected for the advancement of all humankind. Among Mr. Frost's most marvelous adventures were the discovery and inventory of the wreck of the Crimson Library, the recovery of the so-called Embalmer's Testament from the tomb of the charlatan god, of the conclusive identification of an ancient weather divination shrine in the Breathless Islands, functioning restoration of the menagerie of Emberian animal automatons, and several perilous excavations upon subnivelar islands, some at altitudes as low as 200 fathoms. Though frequently courted by ladies of the kingdom, he insisted that his love was only for his country, by which device he deterred many admirers, while making others only more ardent. Year 16 of the Clockwork era, at the age of 33, Mr. Frost was named the hero of the Clockwork Kingdom for his leadership of the royal expedition to the Underlands. Said honor also being awarded posthumously to his chief aetherist Magda Chowdhury. The dispatches pass him. Despite catastrophic and unforeseeable impairment of their craft and equipment, which is now suspected to have been an early exploit of the hated saboteur, Mr. Frost and Dr. Chowdhury prevailed in salvaging the expedition with minimal casualties, and carried back many prizes of lost and buried, including diverse items once used for ritual purposes. Alas, scarcely 2 years later, Mr. Frost would repay these honors by defecting to the defeatist entity, known to its dupes as the Apostatic Union, and soon afterward making covenant with the band of ruthless sellswords, known as the Dark Star Company, among whom he was known as the Professor. It was said by former colleagues that he had been envious of the riches awarded by the entity to its most loyal minions, and oft complained for a want of such baubles. However, this defection availed him little, for the largest fortune ever attached to his bad name was the price posted upon his head by the polymaths of the entity, which in time grew sufficient for an archduke's ransom. Among his crimes were accounted the robbery of priceless treasures from the Astral College in Bayonne, the slaughter of hostages at the siege of Saracolco, and the sinking of the merchant freighter Popinjay with many innocents aboard. This unity being the inevitable wage of ambition, the Dark Stars at last turned upon each other, With many slain by fraternal blade, and the whole company are presently scattered to the winds. Well, thereafter, nothing more was heard of Mr. Frost, save as sundry reports that he had been murdered by his partners in depravity, possibly due to a dispute over the affections of their leader Velicalos, with whom Mr. Frost is said to have been infatuated. A proclamation of month 4 day 31 will permit Mr. Frost's remaining family to claim a royal pension that was hitherto denied them, for His Majesty has further determined, following a rigorous investigation, that they bore no blame for their wayward relatives' misdeeds, and therefore warrant an exception to the usual rule that no citizen may profit by the actions of a traitor, notwithstanding any countervailing evidence that may emerge hereafter. Mr. Frost, survived by his older sister Maggie and by his younger twin sisters Liberty and Audacity. Week's commendations. Citizens' Literacy Commendation is awarded every fortnight to the first 6 readers to send the correct solution to a regular word puzzle. Dispatch now 585. Century 0 year 27, month 4 day 24. The winners in order of receipt were as follows: Hester Chatterjee, Marduk Maguire, Yachimir Yerbo, it's a G Mishkin, and a Leg Mishkin too, alright. That's the Genevieve here, that's the Leg, alright. Carmen Lasco. Puzzle setter was Mrs. Wood, junior chematologist. Members of the Blessed Machinist Guild may send in their solutions to be checked, but are not eligible for commendation. Let's see. And Mr. Frost will need to find them. This goes up here. Back to full lookpicks. Even level guy in the beginning, man. It was a waste. Shin trumps with sorcery. Quill is tethered to it by a silver chain. Welcome to the Library of Untruths. Please inscribe the query. Beware, unsanctioned access is punishable by controlled annihilation. File on Oleg Igorevich Mishkin. Some gears begin to spin below your feet. You hear the library pulling up scrolls to be loaded into the machine. Thundering. A loss cannot summon codex. A record of fault. Codex not sanctioned for this installation. Only redacted subjects are listed in this archive. Describing related codices. Genevieve Nelady Mishkin, branch 1. Igor Sulimanovich Mishkin. Genevieve Mishkin 1. Saint Void, Apostolic Republic of Bayonne. Status redacted. Person's relatives. Status alive. Spouse status alive. First child status deceased at birth. Second child status deceased age 7 pokes. There's one more entry which somehow don't appear in your initial search. A loss cannot conjure verse. Third child, the status a loss cannot conjure verse. Person history. 20 branch created by order of Mechanus Rex. Following selection of original for a sensitive clerical service. Immediately detained for intensive vetting. Failed first vetting, revised accordingly. Passed second vetting. Revisions applied to original. Subject redacted by order of Machinus Rex. Become fools. Kind of more like the changes and the local king, aka machine, is doing. So I guess everything changed. Gets into this library. I think basically the catalog of the information that was redacted. And hands on through. That's some weird shit going on here. I'll be trying to do like the illusion on, you know, on the AI here. I'm getting the AI to rule the kingdom. And people doing requests to it. I'm getting some wrong things. Or maybe some sort of like, you know, bad prompts basically. Some dang stuff, dude. Do some food again. Friend bought some like salad and stuff. It looks like full Elden Ring DLC grind mode now. To stock up on food. For the proper undisturbed grinding, you know. And I don't even mind them. And I don't grind that. Man, the lower the writing and stuff is really dang here. The dialogues, the art. It's a good one. Yeah, music is nice too. A little bit short on amount of tracks though, but those that exist are nice. Let's see, there must see. What was the last one? What was the last one? Counting hours, probably been a long time. That probably been some time. In general, excited happens sometimes though. But not super often. I think part of the reason also kind of like all those the mega premium editions and everything. With like 69 days, you know, early access and everything. I really don't like that. That kind of does kill, you know, the vibe a bit. A little bit. Well, not even a little, I guess. does have negative impact on that. I'm not really excited, you know, to buy some expensive overpriced edition just to play faster. So yeah, that kind of ruins it already. But you're waiting for the hour? Kinda rarely. Probably also because like a lot of releases kind of happen in the evening. And in the evening I usually don't stream already. So I kind of just play it next day already. So the hour counting thingy kind of doesn't happen. The overall happens though, like some of the MMOs and stuff might have that effect sorta. Yes, I agree, yeah. And being late kinda kills the vibe. Being late kinda kills the vibe. Oh shit, the Dremota with them giga streaks. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. The massive one. The massive one. Thank you, sir. What else was like the hype stuff? Out of the recent ones. Recent ones... Maybe not much, actually. Like, ironically, like Sultan Sacrifice, for example, I remember really waiting for that one. Like, Stalker the Space Marine, like, not really there. I don't mind, but, like, kinda... No much, no much. The content creation, yeah, and like as a content creator, you don't want to pass up the early opportunities because you know, I mean, that's you know your bread and butter there. I don't really mind it too much with single player games. Like if it's just the streamers who got access, that already is kind of like, you know, fine. That's their job. I'm okay with that. I mean, like journalists and stuff also used to get early access to that stuff also quite early, right? And get the reviews out and everything. And that's already like since the beginning of times for gaming pretty much, right? But you know, with all those additions, you also get like everyone to already like get, you know, hyped and start playing early. And you just sitting there like, well, shit. And all the hype wave just like passes over you basically. That I don't like. The only place when I like dislike early opportunities like in general is like MMOs and stuff, like and that stuff, you know, like, you know, anything multiplayer pretty much, right? When like some people get advantage by getting that knowledge, and that shit I really dislike. And that's like with MMOs especially, you know, there's like, you know, a new raid or something, and like on release people already expect you to know everything about it because there is already like a bunch of guides for that out there. That shit I really dislike. Them zappers. 700 share, holy, alright. I'll wait for 2 weeks to do both of them and still managed to farm the streak. Insane. Insane. Yeah, when you play it like later, when like everyone already kinda did, you know, all the people kinda did and hype wave kinda passed, yeah, it is kinda killing the vibe a little. That kinda does. That I agree. That kinda may be part of the reason like I don't really like play, you know, like a lot of big releases, and that also maybe kinda kills the hype a little. That could be also. But then I usually just like play them when I kinda feel like playing them, and then it's all good. And then it's not too bad. Still feels good. Still feels good. So you've been away for 2 weeks and still managed to maintain the streak. The dedication, man. Insane. Insane. But the third child there. Cannot summon codex, a record of fault, subject re-indexed under a royal project horoscope by petition of Sanil Khan, King's Speaker. It's a lot more tricky on mobile, I see. But you did it. Insane. The dedication. Thank you, man. A lot more tricky on mobile. Out of upcoming ones, I actually unironically kind of like excited to try Bazaar. The illegal game, eh? At that time, actually kind of excited to see how it is, eh? Even if it's gonna be like dog shit stuff, it'll be at least funny to for that meme to finally, you know, happen. And that time down. Kinda turbos, kinda, yeah. I do be like that. So like, you know, like hopping on some like first opportunities to play some AAA stuff is actually kinda like not really that bad of a thing, eh? Because the excitement and the hype train is going. But that kinda depends though. Well, that kinda depends, Body's ready for it. Well, I mean, that also kind of like benefits of things being on Game Pass. Like if it's on Game Pass, I'm like, alright, I can play that on release because, you know, no matter what, no matter how much it's gonna cost, you know, it's on Game Pass, just play it. Lol. Except there's gonna be probably again like some early access shit going on, right? And you're not getting that on Game Pass. And that's a Todd's game. It's Project Horoscope. Alas cannot summon chapter, a record of fault. Chapter sealed by petition of Sanilahan, a king's speaker. Anything related to this person. Pondering. A machine rumbles and whirs for some time as it dredges up the next scroll from deep within the recesses of the library. Annals of Royal Project Horoscope. Subject 5. Cannot conjure verse. Per date Antarex, Antarex 4, month 5, day 59. Birthplace unknown, a young list. Headline outcome is Branch 0 original, Alas cannot conjure verse. Branch 1, dead by suicide. Branch 2, dead in prison. Branch 3, executed for sedition. Branch 4, emigrated without permit. Branch 5, assigned to royal service. Original subject 5. This time we hit pay dirt. Here all the milestones and misfortunes of Alex's third child recounted with the clinical detachment of an account book. Year 3 registered in Royal Annals, age 6, assigned to basic schooling in Jan Skoblist, reassigned with family to Ferropolis, petitioned Machinus Rex for a technical schooling, denied. Year 10 assigned to factory service in Ferropolis, reprimanded for carelessness, petitioned for medical permit, tonic of jitter seed. Ah, come on. Reprimanded for malingering. Malingering. Dismissed for carelessness and insolence. Assigned to Royal Project Horoscope. Assigned to menial service in Ferropolis as per project parameters. Arrested for sumptuary violations. 2 days in stocks. Petitioned for change of common name. Granted as per project parameters. Petition for corporeal transfiguration, change of sex, denied as per project parameters. Appealed previous petition, denied as per project parameters. Assigned to agricultural service in East Oblast as per project parameters. Petition for reassignment to Ferropolis, denied as per project parameters. A loss, a fault, and status check. And more faults. Alright. That's all there is. Better ask the librarian what she makes of it. More about Project Horoscope. Some digging, you find a record that was left out of Speaker Sunil's veil of secrecy, though it raises as many questions as it answers. Final conclusions. This subject and his branches were by far the most variable alumni of Project Horoscope. Branch 0, the original, achieved the lowest combined aptitude and the patriotism score in the entire cohort. Due to deficits in faith and compliance, which outweighed his merit in scholastics and invention, most alterations produced violent instabilities, leading to adverse outcomes for those branches. However, Branch 5 subsequently achieved the highest CAPS of all horoscope alumni, earning admission to the Guild of Machinists. Since then, she has made transformative contributions that recommend her for higher office. Lessons for future alteration doctrine are set forth in our full report. So, Delusion. Alright, what was in this one? Back to start. So I guess was nothing else, right? Got them all. Person's history. Create by order of Magnus Rex. Selection original for sensitive clerical service. Immediately detained for intensive vetting. Failed the first vetting, revised accordingly. While second vetting, revisions applied original. Subject redacted by order of Magnus Rex. I'll see. Stalker currently doesn't have any early access there. That's good. If that's the case, that is good. Space Marines does have though, right? Is there actually something else? Nah, alright. Alright. Interesting. Took the original. And then they kind of like go through multiple copies and modifications. Until they created some big patriotic one from the rebellious one. Very quickly, eyes handkerchief underneath some papers as you approach. Eyes are red and wet. Oh dearie, do pardon me, all the parchment here plays havoc on my allergies. Holding up. That's her eyes. Oh, thank you for asking, dearie. I'm sure I'll be alright. We can go back to normal after anything, can't they? As long as we have some way to get there. Little Indira died, we had a funeral, sang songs, said goodbye. Then there was a gravestone with a name on it. I still visit every year. It was like, I don't know, like a bridge, linking the world where she was alive to the one where she was gone. But this, what am I even meant to do with this? Yes, there is only machines here to witness my tears. Well then, go ahead, I'm as ready as I can be. A lost non-location is a place called Istrik. Istrik? Oh dear me, that's what we used to call the corrupted lands before they were consumed. I've never heard of any survivors. Gets the child's name. Something about a Fulton status check. How curious. That's quite similar to what the king says when you ask it about people who've fallen prey to corruption. If you have looks forlorn, I suppose the answer is staring us in the face, isn't it? When something becomes corrupted, its official records get scrambled. Some say it also affects people's memories of the thing. Although obviously you and I both know the last part is a claptrap. Istrik is gone, but there is a royal cleanup camp near where it used to be, out in the corrupted lands. If there are any clues left as to this child's fate, you'd surely find them there. Did we reach that? Far eastern end of this island, across an artificial ditch. The whole area is restricted by order of the king, and the cleanup crews get in and out by sky barge. Glance around to check the mechapedes are still dormant, then lowers her voice. But between you and me, I heard there's some kind of abandoned machine out there that you could clamber up. I have the key for that. Here, passes you a little scrap of paper. These are the access codes we use at the library, and a lot of the king's machines use the same ones. Perhaps if you try them, you'll get lucky. The nature of this corruption. But it's quite sure, dearie. I do know it started long before the fall of Istrik. Just little outbreaks here and there, only murmured about. Never officially acknowledged them. But then the town of Progress was consumed in a matter of weeks, and the rest of Istrik wasn't far behind. After that, everyone knew. Remember exactly where I was when I heard Progress had fallen. In that little apartment in Ferropolis, washing Oleg's socks. King's blessing on those brave cleanup workers. Thank you, dearie. I'll be praying to the king for you. Corruption is probably also connected to all these, like, alterations, I guess. These operas, I see. A lot of episodes, Don't seem like much there. 2 quests done. Can go report. Can check what this shit is about, I guess, too. This I also checked. Seems kinda about that. Go see what's up there. Down there, rather. That was high enough. Would not be oh yeah, that's where we entered. That ain't it. It's probably also closed and requires some passports. Maybe in them. Indeed, Sure is, Full speed spells, How about these guys here? Not operating. Border closed. There, I see. Not like we need to. Not to mention. That's how we do it. Buff loss for now. Alright, let's go turn some quests in. Let's just go here, not this one. Show this one. Yeah, this one. Well, Fletcher glances up at you over her little wire-rimmed spectacles. Find a cargo. I'm afraid I have no time for you otherwise. Friend of yours? Factor raises her eyebrows and lets out a low whistle. Not personally, but we should thank him nonetheless. After all, he's just saved both your head and mine, I see. What's important about this head, anyway? Factor maintains impenetrable poker face. That would be a Chairman Duncan, the inimitable first leader of the Machinists Guild. Apparently our king is convinced that he possessed some critical knowledge of the correct path forward for the kingdom. Ever since he died, the guild has been trying to winkle it out of his brain. In the meantime, given the current instability, Majesty has decreed that the head be moved to Ferropolis and put on display for public veneration, to bolster morale, see? Bounces the glass jar gently and smiles at you. Don't know about you, but I feel better already. About the travel permit. Yes, let's get you sorted, shall we? Official looking parchment and begins filling it in. Not to worry, this will stand up to scrutiny. After all, it's quite real. Do you know Mikhail? Actor's quill stops moving and gives you a cautioning look, then gently sets it down. Misha and I have a good working relationship. In our own way, we both serve the king. Each of us has targets to meet. He has access to goods that are subject to a temporary mismatch of supply and demand here in the kingdom, whereas I have a city to feed and clothe, see? So it's everyone in Ferropolis who owes Mikhail a favor. Stamps the parchment and gives you a bright smile, not at least yourself. I believe all is in order here. The gate bridges will be open to you now. Send my love to Misha, won't you? Let's see. Got ourselves a passage. I just kind of like teleporting around anyway if needed. Not like it's that big of a deal. Our gate bridges now. Along the western edge of the kingdom, missing persons. Okay, corrupted lands. And that one was northeast. Alright, well, first, let's go open some of them bridges then, I guess. Since quest kinda says we should, might as well. Yes. Heard that before. Now let me in. Permit. Scans permit through a magnifying glass, then punches command into machine. I noticed tufts of cotton protruding from his ears. Suddenly, machine screeches like a god's nail being dragged across the chalkboard of your soul, and your stomach twists as if you are falling from a great height. Soul Bennett cigar removes his earplugs, and Majesty says you may pass. Long live the Clockwork King. Pika Geekalo. There we go. Done. That was worth doing. Got me more delusions. Still halfway in. I'm gonna get wisdom to 10 and we're good. Then some might maybe. Shouldn't get guile in, to be honest. Like all the lockpicks and stuff are like plenty. How's it going, Kagik? Not doing your own run? Or are you actually doing it? Something changed here again. Could find some goblets actually, I guess, while I'm at it. There's one I see. And you reload. And the bombs there. I see it now. Fine. Oh, another one here. Nice. Convenient. Need more of these boys, so we can improve their reputation. Senior essay. People sheltering from that ringing. ID card style, I would say in general quite unique, yeah. The story and everything is also quite interesting. Quite unique. Quite unique. So that I would say too. The style and everything, absolutely. But the gameplay and stuff is not anything, you know, super crazy to write home about. Oh, but yeah, the style and the lore is quite good. Probably nothing there. There might be one here somewhere. Was there? I don't remember actually. Not killing any bandits. Because we're trying to be friends with them now. Yeah, fine, as well. The style does have some similarities to like the lunacy and stuff. A lot of people kind of see that, but yeah, it's not exactly it in terms of style, and totally not it in terms of gameplay. I do like this format of gameplay kind of more. The only thing I kind of like more spells, weapons, you know, this kind of variety would be kind of cool. I would love that. Irrevelo. A Godot's nice. A Godot's nice. So far, I do really like it. Alright, so we're still neutral with these guys. I need to get friendly with them. I assume we're just gonna buff my, like, not the guile, but like lockpicking or something, or stealth maybe. So I'm not so sure if I really care about it too much. I'd rather like regain the rep with the cultists, to be honest, because bonus lore might be actually a little more important. Let's see. Senior SC, Bloodman. Happens all the time. People come and people go in. As over all the years, we just learn to not really care about it much. Wait, what the fuck did just happen here? Huh? Is it did they make it like so you can't really do all of them? So you like helping the someone else in Apostolic Union loses the rep? Kinda seems like it, I guess. That sucks. That kinda sucks. No wonder. So we need to get these guys now back to normal too. Sons of the Siren, Arcane Altars. Sons of the Siren is actually really cool, yeah. That is really good stuff. I like that. I like that, man. That was good. That was actually very nice. Writing for now so far kinda feels like it might be a little too dank. But yeah, imagine writing, dude. I still don't even know exactly what Heroes of Might and Magic about, so I'm not kinda like super against it anyway. The style of stuff there might be not up to everyone's taste, I guess, too. But that might be kind of the case. Man, I would rather just like work with the Union then for the charm bonus. Okay, let's see. But the overall, I really did like it. I really did like it. I played it for a while to the demo. It seems like a lot of stuff gonna be there. Seems like a lot of stuff will be there. I like that. I like that. A lot of units. A lot of things happening. I like it. So that one was really good. I played like 3 hours, I think. More than 3 hours, I think, even. That one mission. And that was really good. Oh, then... Rika... I mean, I don't know. I mean, it was okay. Like, it was kind of cool with the, you know, like the Slavic mythology take and everything. But that was nice. That was nice. It does kind of, like... First of all, performance wasn't, like, super stellar there. For what it is and how it looks, you know. Ain't really that beautiful, let's put it that way. Performance wasn't very poga. Kinda interesting on, like, you know, how it portrays all the mythology stuff. Not sure exactly if it's my jam though. Like, that much of my jam, I guess, let's put it that way. Because you basically just kind of like, you know, your regular survival stuff, just in kind of like cooler wrapping, I guess, let's put it that way. Like, it was alrighty, but nothing super crazy good, eh? It's like you pump the gold. Let's see, one faction, other faction started kinda mold, I guess. See, Rika was okay, yeah. But not so sure about that. Like, what I didn't really like much of this yet, just basically survival, open world survival craft. Maybe not so open world then, but yeah, you're just building instead the regular house, you're building the house that is moving and you can control. So kinda cool, you know, Slavic mythology wrapper, but still open world survival craft sorta. Just with more flavor to it. What else? Altars I did really like. Altars kinda like when they just announced it, I thought it was kinda like the gimmicky stuff with all these altars basically. Or just some like fancy way to make the to explain, you know, like where'd you get all those workers for your facilities, But they did actually do like really nice work with like writing it all. Like it did feel like some sort of like sci-fi novel in a way, I guess you could say even. Like all the start of the story and how it goes. And seems like dialogue and stuff will be quite important also. Managing relationships with your alters and stuff. We'll need to do some of that. Personality analysis there, I guess. To pick, you know, the best way to approach things. So yeah, kind of overall alrighty. I liked it. I liked it. Had like one crash there. Maybe performance not super crazy stellar. But overall very nice. Overall was very nice. Yeah, those demos were alright. Demos were alright. Were kinda alright. Yes, Godot has some the performance issues with the physics stuff. Shooter and Godot. Oh, is it the guy who makes the what was the name? Dude, I forgot the name. The one about kind of stalkerish one. That one not making the shooter from the scratch though. They ported the shooter from Unity, so I assume that's a different one. Unless it is them. But the cook. Alright, no, that one I don't know. That one I don't know. The Quake like boomer shooter, alright. Nice cook. League of Legends getting Vampire Survivors, another one. Oh, the mode for the league. Oh, I see. I mean, why not? That sounds nice. That sounds nice. Trying to do the build. The build in Godot gonna be the dominoes, with the dominoes with the twist, basically. So not exactly the deck builder, but you know, somewhere there. That's for now the plan. That's for now the plan. I don't think the own game. I mean, for a while, sorta. We just had the break with all the move and everything. Just with the move, I had the break, and then, you know, like all of the Unity Fiesta happened and stuff. Godot got a bunch of love, and I was like, well, yeah, no. Might as well check that out. And so far, seems pretty good. Alright, I want to test this now. Like, what the fuck is with the rep going on? I guess we need to only pick one faction that we're gonna be trying to please there. Or you need to try to min-max it some other way. But I wish the spell wasn't so expensive though. Holy shit. I just want to travel fast. Okay, there's one there. That's the one where I need to jump, and I'm gonna run out of buff. Yeah, come on. But yeah, I was making one on Unity. And now we be be switching. It's kind of more just like for memes and everything. For me too. Hopefully potentially get, you know, more experience with things and some extra skill sets. I did make this jump before though. Yeah, I didn't. This I did open. And the world of floating islands are in the sky. Well, the sort of Earth. I'm not sure exactly if it's kind of Earth or something else. Oh, collapsed. Probably because of, you know, the inhabitants of it. I'm doing a bunch of bigger stuff. And the world end happened, so all the surface is fucked, and there is just a bunch of flying islands now. Where people and humanity sort of survived. And this guy is because of different neutron stars and everything floating around. So kind of like not one sun, but multiple different ones, I guess, if you can call them sun. I swear I should have more gold this year. Just wonder if I can return the rep for the guys. I want to be friendly. It does kind of seem like turning the godlets into some other factions did affect it. And that sucks. I got you the godlet. Yeah, like because like decreasing the rep is super easy, but raising the rep, that's where the real fun starts. Yeah, we need to get this to friendly again. If I want to get the buffs back, at least rather have one buff than no buffs. GG scripts seem kind of controversial, how so? How's it going, Soak? How's life? They're done with the Jimin already. No. The wrong number. Being on the ground, who knows, maybe that's the Giga plot twist. Alright, so let's go start checking these areas then, shall we? Transpose in the C++ in the end anyways, how does it? Huh. Yeah, that makes sense, that makes sense. Let's see what I say. Fell asleep under the AC. Let's see. Careful with that, man. Can get sick that way. Goes hand blowing right on you. Hey, window. See what I say. So you be enjoying the ringing also, so I can see. Plantations RS. Okay, I need to get used to it, man. I also got debated by that. It do be kind of weird, eh? The bold claim, no evidence. With the dog stuff? With the dog stuff is quite the situation. Quite the situation. Four years past, NDAs are over. It's time. It's time for everyone to spill the beans. But also considering it was under NDAs and it was an actual police investigation or anything, I think something was there. But how dank it was, that's another question. See, so I see. Why not? Why not? The bad dog won too many times. A doctor disrespect the age of consent, as they say. See how it is. Till there is evidence, it's all rumors, yeah. Well, I mean, he also chimed in already that, you know, it all got settled, so something was there. I just do think if it will be like something, you know, really damning and stuff, then it wouldn't be, you know, just the civil lawsuit, basically, with the parts settling it and everything. And then the journalists and stuff wouldn't also be silent about it. And that would be some criminal investigation. So something was there. How bad was that? That's a different story. I can't make any claim, but the fact that he chimed in and said that, you know, it all got settled and everything. And the fact that everyone is now coming out with that stuff. Like, something was, right? Like, since the ban happened. But as I said, if it would be something really damning and criminal, then it wouldn't be the civil court settling that stuff. That would be the criminal court. So I do think something was there, but probably not enough for the criminal dankness. Or maybe was some DMing, but not as bad. Or maybe, you know, the one who was DM'd didn't actually, you know, commit to some sort of accusations or something. Or were some other new ones going? Because in the end, Twitch also ended up paying him everything, all the sum of contract, right? So even in that civil court, basically he won, by the looks of it. Or at least his claim was stronger. Like, if there would be something really dank and really bad happening, then that would be criminal court first, and even if not, then at least he would lose the contract, right? The monies, but he actually won, and it wasn't the criminal court, so not so sure. And the two guilty parties? Well, I mean, yeah, because Twitch lost and they were guilty of something. I mean, I assume it would be some sort of like privacy breach or something with those DMs, I guess. Maybe. She emits a buzz and then a distorted human voice. Go away, nobody's home. Nobody's home? Who are you? Nobody here, nothing available. Get the picture? I want to talk to nobody about nothing. This is what you do for fun? Closing this channel. Click, then silence. Is this where? Just north. That one, nah, that one wasn't there actually. I mean, that can it northeast? No, that's probably this one, I would assume. But that could be, I guess. Elden Ring DLC big still on Steam, damn son. Yeah, I checked, it was like mostly positive, I think, in the morning. And the claims with no evidence. Well, the claim is kinda... Like, it would be okay if they just, like, stated the fact. Because, you know, there was something. They did see something. But, yeah, that was kind of quite a damning claim, you know. And for damning claim, you do need some sub-evidence indeed. Yeah, some people have performance issues. Some people have performance issues. A lot of people complaining that it's just too hard and everything. That's what I quickly glanced through the reviews, just the negative ones, to see what it is all about. Didn't look too much into it because, you know, get to play all that stuff myself eventually. Out in the countryside, Could be Sock, could be like either like low level or they going in on some like new game plus god knows what without having a high level enough or something. That also is quite often the case. Alright, yeah, we need to get here with some Calvius too probably later. Few more. Nice, really nice. Do it, do it. Good luck, good luck. And good luck dealing with that. I think I'm gonna really take damage here if I go carefully. Fine ore. Now we need better stuff. Depleted. Are there also summons and everything like that too? Can you do that stuff there? Because maybe a lot of people are relying on that. And now you can't, but I assume you can. Why wouldn't you? Right? You can? Yeah, then I'm not sure. Okay, I think a lot of people who found it hard, that's exactly what they did. Mostly. Still hard with them. In one case. Story NPC summons, alright. This is the one that I approached there. Seems like it, yeah. Oh, nice. Didn't stamina or the buff was over like right in the middle. Come on, dude. Hurry. Never lucky. Check this way too. So we already are it anyway, sorta. Fine. The dodge for real skill. So that ain't the thing. This bad man. I wasn't a huge fan of the chonkers, dude. Not a big fan of that. Chonkers, shields, all that stuff. Not my job. Landmark. That's what the guide is. We need that for the quest, right? Dreamer's Reprieve, yes, sounds like it. The one string about him kinda comes from years of hard work outdoors. Must be here to see yours. Well, our home is your home, however humble. Well, do you know, Horace? I moved in 3 years ago. My wife passed away. Had an empty room and I was lonely and needed a quiet place where he'd have help if his sickness flared up. Since then, he's become part of the family. Spoke to him scatterbrained, but he has such a kind soul. What an imagination. No idea where he gets it all from. Just think my lucky star I get to live with it. Anything else you need? This place. Ensemble, this is my house, technically anyway. The other fellow is Horace Metcalf. Knits his brow and gives you a wry smile. Lodger, housemate, friend. We're pretty isolated out here, so look after ourselves. Chop our wood and cash our meals while he brings in the coin. Anything else you need? Sure. Yeah, sorry, no. some crafting stuff. Because the line ripples from within each meticulously labeled bottle. Evidently, there's someone's private division stash. Without talking more to its owner, you're not sure what to look for. Let's see. Music box, intricate design. Lid depicts pastoral scenes of ordinary mortals working and relaxing together. Fondly inlaid with iridescent chitin and mother of cloud pearl. However, there doesn't seem to be any music in it. Need to find something there then. Good-looking man appears lost in reverie, humming softly to himself, has a youthful face despite his growing crow's feet, and his voice is as gentle as if he were murmuring to a sleeping babe. Hello there. Have you come from? You're certainly on the road less traveled. How's that behind you? Sam, would you be an angel in Bruce Amorti? You have a guest. Oh, very kind. I didn't catch your name. Goodness gracious, Sam Manners. Where's Metcalf? A lodger, childminder, and general of factotum hereabouts. Also have a little sideline as a weaver of dreams, I suppose, which has been surprisingly successful. Welcome to stay a while and rest your feet. I'm sure Sam will be happy to fix you some refreshments. It's a dainty sip from his porcelain teacup. So, to what do we owe this serendipitous visit? Dull Division Trader sent me, huge admirer of yours. Wonderful, always nice to know my work resonates with people. Do you like anything signed? It's really all swashbuckling stuff drawn from real life. Looks bashful. Well, you mustn't think I'm any kind of expert. You see, making bottle divisions isn't like writing a book. Cannot control where the slumbering mind wanders, and can only influence it by choosing what fodder it will chew on. Since visions are such a vital industry, the king permits me to access literature from abroad. News pamphlets, ship schematics, Janus's Mercenary Weekly, even those silly Kaddish Rakehill books. I devour every bit of reading material I can find. Although, seems like he wants to say more but then shakes his head. Well, I'll stop there. An artist must keep something in his pocket, eh? I won't tell a soul. Seems to put him at ease and he laughs a little. Jolly well said. Well, I suppose there is no harm in it, as long as it's only between us. Truth is, I did not choose these visions. I'm plagued by them. Dreams of gleaming sails and burning citadels, and the stench of gun smoke and the taste of blood. Hope that bottling them might somehow pacify them, but still they come. Sometimes I dream of things I cannot possibly know. Mushroom-covered ruins in the flickering light of a star shell. Of watching a cirrusquid frolic off the prow, or sailing through the glittering forest of a siren jelly's tentacles. Kinship forged in battle, baptized in hellfire. Then there is the Ashen Woman, that's what I call her. Seems to be a recurring character. Of course, those bottles stay locked in my private collection. Somehow it doesn't feel safe to expose the public to her. But now I see her, hair like snow and eyes like twin volcanoes. Bold, passionate, sardonic, yet pensive somehow. Her left hand holds the seed of all our futures, while her right hand holds the sword that ends the world. As Metcalf continues his description, all remaining downs leave your mind. Somehow you know exactly who he's describing. Vela. Cal's teacup pauses on the way to his mouth. I beg your pardon? That's Vela, describing Vela Kalos. Lowers the teacup slowly back to its saucer. I am? I mean, I suppose I've seen her woodcut often enough. What of it? Think you know, Kiaxton Frost? Metcalf blinks several times. Frost? Does he have to do with them? By gum, you can't possibly think I am in this Frost character, can you? Son has met Vela could describe her so vividly. Surely you're mistaken. How would we have ever met? If this is some sort of prank, I'm afraid I find it in rather poor taste. Said about the ordinary chap with an overactive imagination, don't know anything about mercenaries or adventurers. Visions may be realistic, but they're pure fantasy. It's all just a silly misunderstanding. the great AJ, by the way. Hello, sir. Half-Life 3 never released. Well, I mean, you never know, man. You never know. They kind of try to put some different stuff out nowadays instead. The visions had to come from a dark star, they're not yours. I swear upon my good name and the king's that these visions come from between my own 2 ears. I wish it were otherwise some nights, but I would never commit such a fraud against my customers. I abhor those awful dream factories. Stay here and watch me bottle them. If you wish, you can verify the entire production process. Now please, can't you see I'm telling the truth? What more must I do to convince you? Faint rattling of porcelain emanates from his cup and saucer. His hands are shaking. Don't talk, the world could be destroyed. But how, for pity's sake? How can I admit something that isn't true? Dash it all to blazes. Throw up both hands in desperation. I am not Caxton Frost. But when the silence only broken by the steady dripping of the tea just splashed across the wall. Clockwork King erased the memory. But don't be absurd. King can do that. No, there's rumors, but that's all just Union disinformation. What a jolly horrid day. This is going to affect my dreams for weeks. New dark direction for Horace Metcalf. That's what they'll say. No, the entity is a fiction. Hey, Gust Money, hello. How we doing? Someone has erased your memory. Now I need your help to save the world. Really very strange, do you know that? This conversation has hit a wall. You'll need to find some other way of jogging Metcalf's memory. Private Vision stash mentioned must be the key, but where in the house is he keeping it? Well, I mean, that we already know. Labeling system is meticulous, and you quickly locate bottle marked not for distribution, then mention the Ashen Woman. Take the bottle. Sound of the music is we'll need to do probably too. Do I need that one? This one. Consume the bottle, yeah? Alright, sure. Drifts into restless sleep. Climbing through the skeleton of a titanic machine. Above you, the Ashen Woman pauses in a rusted clavicle to give you a cocky grin. One slow, coach. Forget at the oil your legs. It's right, yeah, where's Metcalf now? Not whoever you were before. Now watch Vela input some kind of code and the Titan's brain case opens so you can clamber out. Takes your hand, gives it a reassuring squeeze, and you both lift off the ground. Flow with the corrupt in the lens, light as a leaf on the wind. Distance as a dead city, charred bones exposed to the desolate sky, growing ever larger as you spiral down toward the gates. Very 80 last words, says the Clockwork King, his voice like a cyclone of blowflies and broken glass. Feel your heartbeat quicken, you do remember, don't you? I wish Lady Grounds of Kindness could not herself be kind. Then the foldable flesh. Or sure. The mouth shivers open and teeth dripping with blood, and you both walk through into darkness. The eyes adjust to find yourself in your childhood schoolroom. Room is half buried in compact dash of blackboard, a palimpsest of faded sums and slogans. The Vela wearing a schoolmaster's cap throws a shovel at you. Oh boy, aren't you going to show us what you can do? Dig for hours until you strike something brittle and crunchy, and as you clear away more debris, you realize you are standing on a giant mirror, with cracks radiating out from where your blade hit home. So different from how you remember. Handsome, hard and imperious, standing fully upright, your legs encased in some kind of clockwork armor. Feel your heart pounding like a battering ram against your ribcage. Reflection gives you a cruel, daunting smile. It's the better, darling. Forgot your line. Breathless and drenched in sweat, thoughts racing. You know where you must go. The corrupted lands. Abandoned diggers down to the very southeastern tip to the lost city of progress. And that is where Horus's memories lie. The musical stuff then, I guess. But I think we still miss some stuff. Far and northeast. Beyond the mountains. Well, there's something there. I guess kinda technically. The elevator I took though. Yeah, wasn't arriving from here. That's some Iberian stuff here. We're gonna key for that. So isn't that? That one I did check, right? Yeah, I did them. Go all the way down there. Yeah, I did the elevator here. Well, that ain't it. That I assume where the corruption stuff is somewhere. Actually, maybe not this. Let's see. Get the second, then we went down. That's where I fell. Multiple times, I get stamina. Entry cost. Dude, press the button. Ain't that hard, eh? There was something better place to save at this point. The Spell, not really. I think Clockwork also not really. You need some place where the save is closed. So I can just teleport back in. If I get the house, that might be actually the one. This way. To buy some of the mana potions too then. Quite cheap and money is pumping. Stamina. That's a fine ore again. Come on, dude. Keep it in billion. Just need one more. I wonder if I can just use this as like a trampoline here. The ramp, rather. Oh, there is actually the way. You loot. Take it. So that's the guy probably we need, or the Duke. And the sauce. Where is it actually? The real vision works, that's the one. Clerk drills in the sing-song voice that she's clearly practiced hundreds of times. Hope citizen, welcome to the Royal Vision Works. Sign here for yourself or on behalf of someone else. Someone else? Lovely. Now I must inform you that we can't sign a contract without meeting the candidate in person or examining them if they're medically incapable, but I'm happy to walk you through the details. Number of positions open, with the contracts ranging from 3 Clockwork standard months to 12 years. How long were you thinking of staying? Exactly talking about. Becoming a vision worker. That is what you're here for, isn't it? A lot of workers have provided room and board, along with the top-notch medical care from the illustrious Dr. Prip. Half the proceeds of their work are retained by the institution, and the other half is theirs to keep. Have the money paid out twice monthly to a designated beneficiary, or held safely for you until your contract ends, and of course all your work will be properly credited under your own name. I'd like to read through some example contracts, so I try a sample of our patented sleeping draught. Clear to see, Dr. Prip. Sorry, Dr. Prip is extremely busy at present and is only seeing visitors by appointment. Help you with anything else? Well, I mean, we're gonna get there anyway. I own the way in, but visitors aren't allowed. Excuse me, citizen, where are you going? Looking for the way in. No, we already even found it anyway. It's been daughter Nadia has fallen into endless sleep due to bald vision addiction, leaving her family on the brink of ruin. I managed to find a way inside the Royal Vision Works where you've been told you might find a cure for Nadia. The doctor prep. Alright, sure. Clockworks. Rogue. That little line over too. There we go. Collecting the dreams. Technician watching one of the sleepers, a pensive expression on their face. And though sometimes I wonder what they're going through. Must be amazing in its way. The outside it looks like they're snoozing as soundly as a baby given a gin to keep it quiet, but inside they're living lives we can barely imagine, full of wonder and terror. Haven't you ever tried any of their one of the revisions? Me? No, I never touched this stuff. My friends think I'm weird, but maybe they'd feel the same after working here. Taru. Simpson snoring like a beehive without any outward sign of the inner activity. Sorry mate, no time to chat. Have a lot of bedpans to empty and clean before the end of my shift, and the vegetables aren't about to lend a hand. Where is Doctor? Do you have anything good? Smell of jasmine lingers around the successfully well-kept man. Little round spectacles frame his cadaverous face, and a neatly trimmed mustache nestles on his top lip. Oh well, something one doesn't see every day. The mystery visitor. Know all the names and faces of my workers' regular visitors would warrant you are here to see me. Small but theatrical bow. Dr. Carl von Pripp at your service, a physician, a vision right, and the appointed steward of all the industrious dreamers who serve here. What brings you to the Royal Vision Works today? This place, the hospital feels like prison. Prison, and contrary, most of our workers come here of their own free will. The rest are far past the point of making their own decisions. Some come from desperate circumstances and wish to lift their relatives out of financial hole, and others are working to furnish their own future. Occasionally, the delinquent debtor will be given the choice of coming here instead of being jailed. A rare few of them are, to be blunt, simply tired of life. I hope even my detractors would agree that my patented ever-sleep elixir is far preferable to suicide. As the royal part mean, enjoy the letter patent from our glorious Clockwork King, which gives us a legal monopoly on exporting bottled visions outside the kingdom. Separately, I am the chairman of the Aneric Oversight Committee, which regulates the vision trade, licenses vision rights, and ensures that bottles hazardous to public morals are taken off the shelves. That's a duty that I take exceedingly seriously. How else can I be of service? On behalf of a woman who can't wake up, Prip listens to your tale with studious dispassion, his brows slightly furrowed. It's the most unfortunate case. Alas, it is also a familiar one. Would you like the good news first or the bad news? Oh, the bad news. Bad news is that there is no known cure for chronic aneurysm once it advances to such a late stage. Naturally, this is a major avenue of my research, but in my professional opinion, it is unlikely to bear fruit for at least a decade. Good news is that I can offer at least two solutions to the poor girl's predicament. Her mother may not like them, but I am a doctor and not a minor god. Simplest solution is for Nadia to join our happy crew. Many of our workers are chronic cases like her, and I can assure you they are comfortable and well taken care of. Mother would share in the profits while being relieved of the burden of caring for her and could visit regularly during our open hours. Naturally, we would also pay you a fighter's fee. Alternatively, Yasmin could buy her own vision siphon, also known as a dream crown. Believe the current price is 120 coins, including permit fees. This would enable her to support Nadia at home by bottling and selling her visions independently. Can be serious. Around you, does it seem to you as if I'm joking? Dee and Yasmin are not the first to suffer this predicament, and I am afraid they will not be the last. Bottle visions make people sick, and then you use those people to make more bottle visions. Must correct you on one point, only a very small percentage of vision imbibers suffer from chronic oneironism. And invariably, we find that they have a history of excessive use, and label does warn you against that, you know. The other questions. Chronic onironists are an interesting cohort. For all their outward lethargy, their imaginations remain superbly active, and which is to say profitable. Here at the works, we can bottle their visions and moss using cutting-edge equipment, and we enjoy good relationships and very favorable rates with both domestic and foreign distributors. Also host a weekly support group for family members of chronic onironists, which Yasmin would be welcome to attend. The other questions. Buying a dream crown. Memory serves, she could buy one at Vidal's shop. She would need a permit, but since I chaired the body that approves said permits, that won't be a problem. Must caution you that without the benefit of our extensive distribution network and our royal monopoly on exports, this option would inevitably be less lucrative for Yasmin. On the other hand, with practice, Yasmin could learn to capture her own dreams and administer them to Nadia, potentially permitting a form of bidirectional communication between the pair. Any other questions? Well, I guess I need to ask her. Take one of our standard contracts for her to read through. On a pre-stamped 0th class royal post envelope is included in the package. Yasmin, accept the offer. I shall leave your finder's fee with Vidal, a division trader in Ferropolis. Alright, sure. It's not a decision that should be taken lightly. I encourage Yasmin to take all the time she wishes. Let's see. Well, I mean, better than no solution at all. There was nothing else there. I think it's faster to go this way then. And into the city. Well, you guys here. And a whole bunch of you here, alright. Not interfere with these slugs in any way. Now you answer the Machinist Guild. Thing, boy. Under royal protections to go about your business. Now leave that alone, please. Okay, so they actually got them in on purpose. Let's see. What was with them? Is it also going to the corrupt one now? I return to offer in the park in Ferropolis after nightfall. Okay, we still have that one to do. Sure wheel. Where was that quest though? here, or was it actually? Which house was that? Oh, was one of the apartments here. No, I feel like, or actually, no, it is. Alright, feeding a dark porridge from a wooden bowl, singing soft lullaby, legs worn down to the bone. Plans your direction. Hello again, have any luck? I managed to find Doctor, but it's not good news. And her sheaf of papers that Prib gave you and begin to explain. The way Yasmin listens, you can tell that she has plenty of experience maintaining composure in the face of tragedy, and this time, though, it's not enough. I handkerchief. She's finished. She looks over Nadia for a long time. Darling, how could I have let this happen to you? Looks back at you. Know you did your best, but this is quite the dilemma you brought me. What do you think I should do? You're not sure for her, probably maybe if she's home. Not at home, even if it'll be a struggle sometimes. Yes, you can't put a price on family. Not know how to care for Daddy properly or bottle visions, but I can learn. King knows I've seen a lot of change in my life. Although it would be a lot of work. If my sickness flares up, I might not be able to keep the business going. We could easily end up back where we started without a penny. Heart tells me I should keep Nadia here no matter how long it takes for me to learn the vision trade and how difficult it would be to take care of her. If there is any way I can still communicate with her, even if it's only through dreams, I want to take it. Truthfully though, it's moot. I don't have 120 coins to buy Dream Crown from Vidal. I doubt I ever will. My neighbors have been a tremendous help, but there isn't that much cash in this entire tenement. Get in touch with this Dr. Prip and begin the process. What else can I do? I mean, we have the monies. Tell Yasmin is conflicted about your offer. What? Oh no, I couldn't possibly accept that. Already helped so much. Call it a loan. Interest paid back before the world ends. It might be not very long, but sure. Still then looks up at you with tears in her eyes. Very well then, that will be enough time, I should think. Whatever the outcome, you helped Nadia more than I could have asked. I wish I could pay for your time, but well, perhaps this will suffice. That's the house deed. It's the deed of our old family home just outside Ferropolis. Technically, we need to petition the Clockwork King for a change of ownership. Since the militia have all but abandoned the countryside, you should be left alone. Can't accept this. Yes, you can. What use would we have for it anyway? Restoring that place is a full-time job, one for someone without a lung full of spores. Snogs her eyebrows mischievously. Call it a loan if you like. No interest, just give it back before the world ends. Thank you. Their smile is warm and genuine. May have more luck with it than we did. Alright, got the house. And then done. Okay, probably one or two more. But that house, I know what it is. That actually maybe kinda nice to save there. That actually might be it's pretty close to Portal 2. I mean, this is also not far. There's a bed and stuff too, I guess, or we can get it at least, so that sounds nice. Yeah, you can just save here. And just jump down. There is the portal. Oh, there's the house. House not built. Build. Hey, Diane. I assume. Yeah, alright, fine. We'll get that. I can actually even buy some now. I mean, the question while I'm at it. Alright, let's see. Some weaponry. The royal business. Scribble in the ledger. Long live the king. Can't say I see many of your lot in here. Most accountants rely on yours, or I mean the king's magic. Just need the name, occupation, place of residence. Alright. I mean, we had this one. Back, your honor. You ain't dense. I guess I didn't sell you a duff weapon. Let's see what you got for sale. No get anything better. Nope. Still the same trash. The only reason I even use that. To try to get something good. I guess not. Ah, not lucky. Don't worry there. There's someone else I could get the ore. Let's get the quest first. Pulse. Still here. Another one. I don't have these issues, Still. Unlucky. So I assume some of that actually I haven't had here before. A couple times I've been here. I had it in other places though, so I wonder if others are fixing this is broken now. This mechanical arm gives you a fluid salutation and gives our task. The city full of silk slugs, Oh dear, again. I'm afraid I had my nose in my notes on my way here. King's affection for silk slugs is a long-standing mystery, but not our most pressing. How else can I empower you? King's message in the graveyard. Really? Read the transcript excitedly. Let's see. Could it? No, wait. Oh. Beams up at you. Stars aflame, so I wasn't imagining it. This confirms my analysis. King is speaking to us, and we must show that we've heard him. Know about that weird tune. Oh, well, it was just a guess. The king outputs so much information every day and I just look for patterns, but I mustn't bore you. Would I be interested? In surprise. Oh, well, to tell the truth, I had a dream about it. I saw myself walking in the graveyard, following that tune and then finding... Now listen, I don't want you to think I'm some sort of crazy mystic. Spent so long buried in royal output logs, I sometimes fall asleep on the parchment. I think the dream was only my mind's way of pointing out the pattern I'd missed. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. King speaks the dialect, a cipher language known as six-fold cipher. It's tremendously difficult for human brains to parse. So for your audience, you'll need a cranial moderator installed into your skull. Installed into my what? Don't worry, it's quite safe. All new machinists receive one when we pass our exams, and there's only one cranial engineer still alive who's qualified to install them. Luckily, she has a soft spot for me. It's the one in the tower, I guess. Yeah, seek out Morozov in the mountains north of Ferropolis. Tell her I sent you, mention the Sidovsky problem, and she'll fix you up. Any questions, Fine, tonight are old friends, though I haven't seen her in forever. These days she communicates only via letters and parcels. You'll spot her tower easily enough, high on the mountain top in the north. As for how to reach it, I'm afraid she has not deigned to share the route with me, despite my entreaties. He's not fond of visitors, you see. Someone else installed the moderator. Our other cranial engineers were victims of academic disagreements. The guild has tried to use less qualified engineers with messy results. Las Morozov is too smart to train any replacements. Oh, I miss that mad woman. Sure, still friends. I'm fairly sure our bond was too deep to be shattered by mere distance. Yes, we're very close. I miss that mad woman. Skull machine concerns. What's so alarming? You hesitate to enhance your eyes with spectacles or replace a rotten tooth with gold, and must understand the royal language opens many doors here. Most people would give their left hands to speak it. Any further questions? Sure, fine. That we know where it is. I want to do something else while I was here. No, not really. Oh, already built some of it. Nice. House already upgraded. Little garden. Been here. Where did this go? Okay, that's where we get all the book, my archive. Yeah, that's the one that I read before, right? I think I did this one. Actually, maybe not. Yeah, I don't think... Wait, I thought it was like an archive here. I guess not. I can read this. Sure. What does this do? Temporary buff agility. Ah, nice. Alright. Let's get some of that. Ooh, I wonder if I have some in other houses before. I need to check. History of Cardova Beatrice Webb. Tiny island known chiefly for its backwardness and incessant rain, transformed itself into space of 9 years into leading a light of civilization. The answer is one of the greatest stories of our age, and yet there has been no authoritative history of Cardova since Joan Toussaint's excellent treatise nearly 200 years ago, which is now, through no fault of hers, missing some crucial developments. Little is known about Cardova in ancient days, and the island split off from Selev during the World End, then subsequently drifted in isolation for some centuries, during which time the largest part of it was destroyed in a collision with some airborne object. Survivors clung to local god known to a posterity only as the Den Mother, described by 12th century traveler Al-Himarch as zealously protective of her worshippers, yet also bloodthirsty and vindictive. Even today, old songs and nursery rhymes hint at grotesque punishment meted out by her hierophants, such as execution by lightning strike or a living burial. Nevertheless, as the rest of the Sky Realms clawed their way out of rubble and entered the Great Revival, Cardova's at the time high altitude attracted a growing contingent of astrologers, balloonists, and later aetherists, who used it as a staging ground for expeditions beyond the Neuron stars. Discovery of Argentine ore in 1341 brought miners and geologists who settled and intermarried with the natives, along with dangerous new ideas and greater consciousness of the outside world. Cohen of the Den Mother cautiously welcomed this flood of industry in the hope of growing rich from the duties and taxes they could impose on it, calculating, like so many rulers throughout history, that they could suppress the ensuing undercurrents of dissent and discontent through terror alone. It was the coming of the God War in 1396 that finally dispelled this illusion. Apostatic rebellions erupted across the Sky Realms, panicking a priesthood embarked on a campaign of repression against suspected heretics, triggering strikes and mutinies among the miners. Attempts to suppress these by force only escalated the crisis, culminating with the overthrow of the Den Mother cultists, 1397, by a coalition of intellectuals and mine workers. The fate of the goddess herself remains a mystery. Despite its mineral riches, the new Cardavan Republic was vulnerable and unstable, with numerous enemies within and without, and so with the zealotry of a recent convert, and aided by enormous loans from Vin and Bayonne, which had both covertly sponsored the insurrection in the hope of gaining a new vassal, it set about transforming itself into the workshop of the Union war effort. City of Istriksburg blossomed with the enchanted foundries and manufactories eagerly staffed by incoming refugees from across the Viken rule. These assembly yards soon grew so complex that they could only be managed with the aid of sophisticated cipher logic engines, constructing giant war machines capable of grappling face-to-face with the gods and driving Voidstone into their nuclei. By the end of the conflict, they could build a 150-gun galleon from scratch in just 3 days, and the Schism-class Sky Fortress in 2 weeks. Yet even before the war was over, a rift emerged over the shape of Cordova's future. The most radical voices, known as machinists, talked of organizing society around new engines of peace, making cipher magic predictable and accessible to all via mechanical science. Moderates, along with the wider Union nobility, saw this as a blueprint for chaos, while hardliners feared it would be a slippery slope back into god worship. 4 years later, formal ratification of the Treaty of Union remains mired in bitter disputes over mechanization, intellectual freedom, and the repayment of war debt, to say nothing of the latest incendiary proposals in Riova for an apostolic inquisition. Meanwhile, some geologists predict that Cordova's famed mineral veins may run dry within a few decades, potentially depriving it of a major bargaining chip. Today, from my balcony above the tea house in Istriksburg, I watched the Cardovan miracle spiral ever deeper into discord. Already have had to revise this volume several times over due to new upheavals. Last month, the Union curate and 3 Venan soldiers were killed by a mob while attempting to arrest a machinist scholar. This month, the Alchemist Guild itself split between machinists and vitalists, about to dissolve the provisional diet by force if it appoints a new curate, prompting Venet to threaten to call in its debts. Many fear these factions will shortly come to greater violence, for having once overthrown their rulers, all Cardavans understand how easily it could happen again. Above it all looms the inescapable dilemma: who shall lead us? Not even the machinists are united on this question. Yet the answer will undoubtedly reverberate across the Sky Realms, for not even the mightiest Sultan can afford to ignore an island capable of creating such machines. What will be the ultimate consequence of the Cardavan miracle? I suspect we have only seen at the end of the beginning. Yeah, they got the Machine God. The Machine King. Not the God, but I mean... ends up being kinda similar. Got some more iron ore for the crafting thingy would be nice. Okay, I wonder if I had some buff thing in my house in here. This house is not very convenient to reach though. Or way less convenient. Not like super bad, I guess. I'm gonna check for metal actually while I'm at it, I guess. What's for sale? A bow. None. Well, fine. Let's get the bottle potions then. They're like basically the only kind of trader here. Is there no one with the proper weapons? Not the archive of all the books. That'd be some kind of a buff material. Crofton. More often. Upgrading stations. Just the Belgium, alright. Where was the penalty interact with though? I kind of think I did upgrade it fully though. This one I should, huh? But the panel still should be somewhere. The modification station. Where is it? Oh, at least no boss seems like. Unlucky, I guess. Alright, fine. The buff only in the last house then. Time. A little bit wherever. I'll get the 76 going. In a bit. Alright, tower time. Should be a bit more talkative. Was it this one? It was him. Just all respawn here, guys. Ain't nobody got time for that. This didn't respawn though. Not the enemies. Come on. Alright. Looking for Morozov. This is the right tower. Never heard them. Chief Interpreter Alpha sent me about the Sidowski problem. Long pause and loud clunk. Doors unlocked. Wipe your boots. Easy. Doors unlocked. Stop aging machinist looks surprised to see you. How'd you get inside? Out of here right now and my security all fried to a crisp. You let me in? What? Why the hell would I do that? Have you know I'm in the middle of some very important work. There is a cheaply bound Roman's open spine up beside her, plus stacks of dirty plates and half-empty teacups. Alfred wants me to get a cranial modulator. Moderator, sweetheart. It's a cranial moderator. Scratches ahead. After huh? A bitch won't even write me, and now she wants a favor. I guess she knows I can't say no to her. Know her well? Know her? Sure, me and Afra we go way back. What's she dreaming about these days? Don't tell me I don't want any part of it. And shakes her head at that dumb bitch. It's the Sidowski problem anyway. A famous problem at the cipher theory about whether you could use an advanced time spell to go backwards. We're both assigned to work on it years ago now. That's how we met. Shakes her head at that dumb bitch. Still help then. Sure, I guess technically it's my job or something. Condolences on becoming her new recruit. If you ask me, the guild's a sinking ship. Notice, sweetheart, getting your brain to accept the big hunk of gears as part of itself ain't exactly a cakewalk. Need a since a bit that's got deep connections to all the rest. Need a slice of your meat. A person, someone you really cherish, see someone that made you who you are. Gotta forget them. And I'll stick the cranial moderator in their place. It'll be as dear to you as they were. Don't tell me about him, I don't care. Just think of him. Say your goodbyes, eh? Alright, let's see. Parents first, love, best friend, forget the mentor. I mean, who gives a shit? Sure. That's right, just like that. Come to Mama, point the black and timeless place. Come to your head feels heavier than before. Stupid thing, where'd I leave it? Oh, hey now, look who's awake. How you doing, sweetheart? A lot of options here. True words have never been spoken, huh? Well, seems the moderator went in nice and smooth, and congratulations, you're part machine. What can I do now? Now I can understand the sixfold cipher language of our glorious king. Read it, write it, speak it, hear it, or shove it up your ass for all I care. All makes sense to you? Any drawbacks? Oh sure, watch out for migraine, seizures, deafness, blindness, aneurysms, nightmares, prophetic dreams, mental decline, partial or total amnesia, paranoia, delusions, being dead, religious ecstasy and or agony, out-the-body experiences, Wycliffe's idiocy, gangrene. They want to come in for a checkup every few years, and some of those metals a little toxic. Worst of all, whenever someone has a problem with the king's magic, they will ask you to fix it. I should have farmed silk slugs. Makes sense to you? Alright, sure. Don't mention it, darling. No, really don't. In fact, leave my tower and don't speak to me again. Nothing personal, but I got a hot date with the cheese wheel I've been saving. Sure, there's something else we must discuss, wasn't there? Can't you leave a girl in peace? What you would know? Some questions? Nothing I can stop you. What you want to know? There's a Maros of cranial engineer, which means I know how to jam a bunch of clockwork into your brain without turning you into Bryce cabbage. If that weren't talent enough, I'm also one of this kingdom's most prolific dreamers. If you ever tried a bottled vision, chances are you sampled the fruit of this crafty old noggin. I own the vision trade. I'm in the vault. I practically keep it in business. I sell a lot of visions, but I buy too. You might call me a connoisseur. Gotta know good art to make good art, right? A vision trade's about the only business we got left in this kingdom, and it ain't hard to see why. Folk outside the kingdom go crazy for it too. Guess however bad things get, our dreams are still worth something. What else you wanna know? Doing all the way out here. So all this coming, you know, the winter, corruption, all of it, close enough. Didn't take a genius to see things that would get bad. It's all there in the royal output logs, not to mention right before your eyes. So I made a big noise about needing peace and quiet for my work. What can I say? Girl's the drama queen. Guild gave me this tower, and here I am in blessed isolation, at least until some galoot like you shows up. Remarkably frank about the kingdom's problems. Green stupidly and the rare quality, ain't it? But what are they gonna do? Hang me? Then who'll keep all their own skulls ticking away and fix up the new recruits? The guild loves to eat its own, but all the other cranial engineers got eaten long ago. Go ahead, report me. They love to shoot the messenger too. What else do you want to know? Probably it. Should be. Didn't ask, but take it from me. The Clockwork Kingdom is doomed. And if you're smart, you'll do as I do. Find a safe place to hold up and stay put till it all comes crashing down. Truly think there is no hope? Oh, you can always hope, darling. Be my guest. How are we done here? Alright, sure. I'll see. What do we have there? Bunch of stuff here. Which is viewer listed the doctor, yeah. Seems about right. 35 bottle division. That's a nice tower indeed. Some luxurious stuff right here. living that comfy life. What was that? Moments of this Skarabä. Let's see. New Year 23 returned. After Grey. Returned. And Bella Barosef. Let's see. The same book. Your interpreter acquired. Get the corruption area too. So in the second, let's see. This is that place. Speaking of, still not alright. It should be this way though, I think. Or is that way? I'll probably exit there. Already different islands. Very fine, I'll figure it. I will find. Did say something about it there. The far southeast of Ferropolis. The southeast far. Oh yeah, that probably goes here still, the map. Okay, returning to her. In the dark, alright, sure. Continue with this quiz then. Bro. Hurry. Too fast and good, prepare guy. It's still the same. No, now it's loaded fine. Maybe at night it's not gonna be though. Maybe at night it's gonna break itself again. Well, let's see. No, it's fine. Go to task. Handful of gears is requested. Splendid, and practically one of us now, eh? Promise you won't regret it. Been studying the message you retrieved from one of the graveyard, and think its majesty wants us to pass it on elsewhere, but not by the usual channels. The corrupted lands, there is a royal broadcast beacon, formerly used to send signals down to the underlands. Was abandoned when corruption overtook the area and has since fallen into disrepair. However, the king has not forgotten it. Unfortunately, the beacon is no longer answering remote commands, which means you, and I am truly sorry for this, must deliver the message in person. The machine music. This is what we Martianists call a punch card. A way of recording information so the king can understand, in this case, music. The punch card to open the tower door, then insert it into the apparatus at the top of the beacon. Signals to the Underlands. Asked the king the same question. Majesty was adamant that someone or something might be alive down there, and that contacting them was somehow critical to the kingdom's future. At last, no response ever came. Anything else? I get the corrupt lens. Southeast of here, across a great chasm carved out by the king's machines. Officially there is no way in, but I found records of an old abandoned digging engine in the area that might offer you a path. Have the king conjure the access code directly into your cranial moderator. Just picture me in your mind's eye with as much detail as you can and it'll come to you. I'm picturing things in my head and smell mischievously and not try it anyway. With all that new plumbing in your skull you might be surprised. Anything else? Kill a monster and eat you first. Entirely fair. How else can I empower you? Done. Got the beacon. Still the same. Okay, fine, that's still the same. A plan. I didn't put the spell. Well, another way, but I fear our clock is short. King is giving us a billion warnings and we're ignoring all of them. May not be another chance before the situation becomes irretrievable. That we had already though. So that's the same old, I guess, alright. Never sure. The luck in the world, Now we can go to Corrupted Lands, Get the sleep. And we get the buff. Oh, that wasn't. Oh, it wasn't actually. And then let's go. Come on. Letting me do that. Well, next will be the Corrupted Lands then. Alright. Somewhere here. I will get there. Time to get some 76 action. Real quick. I guess I could do it maybe a little later though. Get some progress in. Some more other. That would be the better way. There probably. Alright, that will be the way. Go this way. So I guess over here, that's like the ditch that they got here. That's the one. That's something else we can do here. Find something down there, maybe. Just the enemies. A bit of coin. A lockpicks we don't need now. But just and go to treasure. Still have a bunch of treasures still. Mines here, maybe. Actually, does look like one. The most basic one. Well, I still have one more upgrade that I need a regular iron ore for, so that's not too bad. We can use that at least. Alright, the dirt and dust spider skitters away into the hole where the indicator light has been torn out. Nobody has been here in a long time. Use the case by a keypad and 6 round keys. Yeah, we got like a whole bunch of different ways to do it, I guess. Picture offering your mind. Mechanical click inside your skull and alien knowledge drops into your mind like a live fish into your undergarments. Punch in the numbers. You defeat an engine turns to life and the metal catwalk begins to vibrate. I got in. This one we can access now, I think. With all the keys we got. Some other potions are nice. On the other side, alright, where's the entrance then? See some chests. The progress is where a glorious kingdom is forging the future with our own hands. Exciting opportunities available for wire weavers. Phosphorus whiskers, steam lathe and drill press operators, compressed air workers, hazard pay applies, infra hull rune engravers must be shorter than 4 feet 11, avoid fumigators and detomatizers, to long live the king. Looking for some dwarves there, for the runes. And one inside. Not even one. Nice stone, brother. I'll take it. The loot dropped here. It's from the other side. Gonna lockpick that. That's the exit. Dot B. Spectral shield. King shield is impervious to damage, but the caster has mana to maintain it. Training to cast and sustain spell and nevertheless invade a mage from otherwise certain death. Might be kinda useful. Doesn't seem like I need it much right now. But could be useful eventually. Fine ore. Do they need like either Imberian or the most basic ore? Find one, I think I have plenty actually. Something there. Probably not really. There was some this edge then. How's be speeded? That'd be. And the distorted voice clings from inside their helmet, wandering in the corrupted lens. Sure hope you made out your will. The liquidators here. Guess have some delusions there, no? We got the fool now, nice. Time to box it out then. I'm done with this. Then we can do some might. Get some doors in. Though so far it was just a very few doors in. So not even really necessary. But I'll take it. Lockpick device I probably don't even need really. Doesn't seem like we needed much. There's some range stuff actually I could use too, I guess. Yeah, this goes on the island there. We can just like cross the pipe there. I'm sure we'll be able to jump up there, so I guess that's to peace out rather than come here. Same one. That house spinning, this one doesn't. Still kind of goes to the same place, really, feels like. That was not the direction I'm supposed to go. I guess I still do. I still am. I'm just gonna return, I assume. Without any day include. Nice some loot. So I think actually kind of goes towards that tower. Yeah. And actually more stuff behind the tower too. A landmark. No, what do we have here? Got the landmark, but no mob kind of there. Guess need some other landmarks for mob to appear. Because that actually is the city. Might as well explore, I guess. Since we're already here. To not run all the way again. Oh man. Can't even make it. Kinda doubt it. Seems a little too far. No, no way. No. We jump from here. Intruder. Kind of getting up there, but not exactly. They even got the budge. You even have the budge there. Even I have the budge after raid. You have it all. The Elden Ring. The Elden Ring. Yeah, the emote and the badge. Just need to watch for like 5 minutes or something of the game. And you unlock it. Man, there should be the way there. If we can get more agility. Should be some other way probably. It's too far. Actually, maybe too far is not too bad, huh? Ah, no collision on this. Unlucky. Before there's like some potion or something. That will be fun. Just need to get on the roof. Somewhere like super high would be nice. A little less high is also good, huh? Elden Ring is weeb. I guess like everything is weeb nowadays, huh? Simple as. Fine, whatever, we'll see. They'll manage to get some jumpy spots. So, Judgment City progress under a strict quarantine by order of the Clockwork King. For edict, entry forbidden except for those in possession of proper password. He is subconscious like a leech rising from a lake bed to feed after dark. Pondering, emergency override accepted. Welcome back, Mr. Frost. Billy was popular in Japan, so it's a weeb now. True. Logic? Which logic? What is logic? Some of these like the white cherries, feels good. Actually quite tasty. Quite tasty. The Beneplus offense there, yeah. The albino cherries, huh? I mean, the original stuff was from Japan, yeah. Some of the first mega edits and everything were pretty much from there, from Nico Nico and everything. I got in the West way later already. So it do be quite weeb, I guess. There's something good there, probably. I really want it. Yeah, some super jump stuff. Probably not. I don't remember some jump boost and stuff. There's like something giving some of them the stats and everything on the T, and that one was the charm. Yeah, charm is not, that's the lore. If I get some for agility, but I don't think it's gonna be enough anyway. Need way more. Way more. The clock increases the agility a bit, but I still would need way more. Probably still. Shitting on Souls games because you have skill issues with those, I see. See the mask, I see. That's what you think. There's something maybe for the jumpy stuff? I don't think so. I do not think so. And no gear for that. Where would I need to go? Get the jump. Getting kinda high on this one, and that didn't really work that well. Even with them spells, wonder what's there. Let's see. There's Delusion there. That would be big stud gap. Wait, that seems like the death altar thingy. So if you die here, you, I guess, return there. Really? Actually, falling would be a good idea. Let's see. Who of you guys can kill us? Alright, can you? That'll be really nice. No, that ain't it. It's not all the way near the city even. Huh? No, unlucky. Not even activate that then. Different one. I guess if you don't unlock it, you can't respawn there. That kind of makes sense, I guess. I'm the worst one to start with. Damn son. I'm not liking the classics. Oh, it's actually good timing then. Let's get into the 76 in there now. Some good progress today. Tomorrow I'm not sure if I'm gonna have time. the morning before the gaming news recap. Not so sure. Not so sure. Maybe. Worst case already next week then. And next week we're gonna